Well, hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy X-2. We're entering Chapter 3 after a really long Chapter 2. I mean, for some reason, Brother Buddy says that we are in trouble. So why are we in trouble? Oh, that doesn't look good.
And I mean big time.
What was that accent?
Beans are pouring out of the temples.
Beans?
Which ones?
Can you...
Only all of them! It's a freaking state of the emergency! What should we do?
Brother.
Is it Gullwing time?
It's Gullwing time.
Not exactly sphere hunter work.
Hi, Shinra. I haven't heard from you in a while.
But seeing Yuna out there could calm people down.
You'll expect her to do the dirty work.
They always do.
Yeah, but Yuni wants to help, don't you?
Oh.
I don't feel like she would be, like, really uncertain about this.
Hey, I got an idea!
What?
We could be your friendly neighborhood Gullwings!
You mean taking out fiends and charging for it?
A mega hit!
What do you think?
Well, why not? If that means we can help out people who are in trouble, then sure.
I don't think she would. Well, whatever.
Sphere hunting's on hold!
Your friendly neighborhood Gullwings!
It's decided! Where to?
Okay.
Wait a sec.
What's up?
Ren no Eve!
Let's hurry up.
What could this mean?
I don't know, buddy. I can't see it.
Huge of the youth league. And
Huge.
Caroline Prater of New Yevon gone.
Well, we kind of beat the crap out of him.
Fascinating. All right, never mind. Now, friendly neighboring Gullwings, where to?
I'm sure that's not important. It should be fine. Okay, so there are several hotspots for this chapter. You can see Besaid, Kilika, and Mushroom Island, and Owaka has paid off his debts and jumped ship and headed to the travel agency in Makalania, which is where we met him the first time. But I don't want to do any of that right now. What? The world's on fire? Things are happening? People are in danger? Let's head to the engine room. It's a new chapter. There's new items down there. Not that we really need them, but we're gonna go down there anyway. And if you come in here, the camera is gonna be weird, just so you know. It's gonna swap here. Yeah. We get 5 remedies, 4 high potions, 6 Phoenix Downs, 3 ethers. Beautiful. Okay, so with all that done, the next place we do want to go to is the cabin. So at the beginning of most of the chapters, we're going to be resting, and we've already done that 2 times, so we're going to go in for a 3rd. So let's head to the cabin. Additionally, since Owaka is gone, we can no longer do the infinite money. Well, we can still do the infinite money trick, but not right at the second. What do you have to say? I overheard Brother talking with Barkeep. He said that he'll always guard the Celsius so you and the others have a home to return to. That's cute. Anyway, let's talk to the barkeep and let's rest here. Okay, and now that we have done that, so we don't get any sleep otherwise. Are those pictures on the wall of different scenes of games, or are they from something else? Kind of looks familiar. Huh. I don't know. Let me know. Anyway, now that we've done all of that, we're going to ignore the fact that everyone's in danger and there's lots of things going on. Let's head back up to the bridge and let's see where else we can go. We're going to start from the top, and I think probably for the best on this one. Okay. Let's head down here and let's talk to Buddy. All right, so I'm gonna ignore the 2 temples and we're gonna head straight to Luca. The new game Sphere Break is all the rage in Luca these days, and they're giving out a dress sphere to whoever wins the tournament. Yeah, so there's fiends coming out of the temples, but you know what we really need to be doing? Mini games. Tournaments. It's not Blitzball. It's got math involved. Wait, is Shinra with us?
No reports of fiend activity here. Guess there's no guild to be made in Luca. Everyone's worked up about some kind of sphere breaking contest.
That's sphere break. You should enter. The grand prize is a dress sphere.
Great! I've been practicing.
Well, let's go take a look.
Sure, sounds great. Now we're gonna do part of this today. I don't think we'll have enough time to do all of them, and I'm gonna want to take a break in the middle of this because my brain's gonna start to explode.
You can't go anywhere in Luca without hearing about sphere break. And now it's just about time for the competition to get underway. But first, a word from our sponsor, Lord Rin.
Ooh, ah, ooh. What is happening up there? Why are there 3 of the same woman?
I am looking
What?
forward to a fair competition. May the best man win.
Go time!
Good milk do we.
And I think he said good luck to you. I don't know what he said the first time. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to defeat some players and get the dress sphere. We're gonna get 5 reptile. I'm not even gonna read all of that. 5 reptile coins, 5 bird coins, 5 wasp coins, 5 is it Ariman coins? Whatever. We have some coins, so we don't need to know the rules because we've already actually done this. Hey, I think there are more players up these stairs. Can I talk to you? I don't really want to I hope you enjoy yourself thoroughly, Lady Yuna. Cool. Okay, and this guy will explain the rules to you. Now, if you go upstairs, which I do want to do before I start this, and oh, there's an item over here. Jump! Lady Yuna, thank you. Okay. We get 3 lunar curtains, beautiful. And we head up here and around the corner. There's a bunch of people up here that aren't really important, but the most important thing up here is the save point. So let's save before we get started. I've had a couple runs of bad luck in this particular area when doing sphere break. We're gonna explain the rules as we go, but the long and the short is if you get a lot of rounds with 1 as the number, it becomes very frustrating because it's like, I can't do what I need to do if the number 1 pops up. Okay. So let's go ahead and start here. There's actually 3 garment grids that we can get here. I'm sorry, 2 garment grids and 1 dress sphere here. So we want to make sure that we get all of those. So let's see. And in order to do this, by the way, there are things that you have to do before, you have to do this in a specific order. So we need to beat 2 people. So we're going to do that. And we're going to start with this guy here. Hey, I caught the sphere while I was fishing. I'm still learning, but you feel like playing? So let's go ahead and catch him, or let's go ahead and beat him. So he's got the fresh catch core sphere. He's 15 rounds. You have 20 coins and there's 60 seconds per turn. This is actually fairly easy. It's about the default. Now, let's go ahead and load this up. So up at the top above the coins is gonna be where it maths things out for you. So it tells you what, value you're currently at and what you need in order to win that particular round. On the left, it tells you how many turns, the time per turn, how many coins that you need. So the quota is how many you need. And those are the silver coins, not the gold coins. Below it is the coin count, how many you have. And then everything below that tells you a little bit more details about it. So because we have 15 turns, we're going to need to do a minimum of 2 coins for 5 turns. And we should be perfectly fine. So in the middle, we have the number at 7. So we need to do a multiple of 7. So I'm gonna start with 6 here. I'm gonna do 9. Let's see, we need 6 to get to 21. That was 5. Let's do this one here. Let's see, so I need a 6. Do I have a 6 in here? 3 and 3. Now I used a lot of coins there, so those are all gonna go away, which is going to make the next round more difficult. But as you can see, I'm on return to it. I've already got 5 coins. So let's see, we've got 5. Let's do 6. Let's do 8. We need either 1 or 6. Let's do 3 and 3. Okay. Now also on the left side at the bottom, you can see that there will be like, if you hover over coins, it'll tell you, let's see here, let's do it and see. Let's do 2 and 5. So like trait plus 5 gil, that gave us some money, which is actually kind of nice. Okay, so we need 11 more. So let's see, 7, 5, let's do 2 and 5. We have 11 turns and 9 to go, so we should be good. 6, let's do 5, 8, 8. I need a 3. Okay, beautiful. Now, the only thing that I actually really hate about this minigame is the way that the numbers are on the coins. I have a hard time reading them, and if you do too, I don't know if there's maybe a mod out there to make it a little easier, but I certainly hope that there is, because this is, quite frankly, it's nonsense. Let's see. 2 or 5. Let's do 2. Okay, I need 2 more, so we've got 7 here. Let's do 6, 9. Let's see, a 4 and a 2. It takes us up to quota of 24 out of 20, so we win. That's what I expected. All right, so we've got wins and losses at 1 to 0. Now, the next one I actually want to do is I want to head to the bridge area. Now, there's like a pretty good listing out there for this, but I'm following a guide that kind of suggested, and I followed the guide to win. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to follow the guide, and I didn't really like deviate too much from it. It's really up to you how you want to do this. It's fine. You won't find another player here older than me, that's for sure. But that doesn't mean we can't have ourselves a nice little match, does it? All right. So Grandpa Core Sphere, again, is very similar to the thing that we just did. So let's go ahead and fight him. This is going to be exactly the same as the last match, though the last time I did this, I ended up with a shit ton of 1s. So you see in the middle it says 1. So any coin you pick is a multiple of 1, which is absolutely infuriating, by the way. Let's see here. Do I have another 9? Let's do that. 23. We have a 4 along the edge. No, but we have a 2. And we have a 2. Perfect. Okay, so a multiple of 9. Ugh. Let's see. Let's do a 6, a 7. Do we have a 5? I mean, we have a 5 here. Let's do another 7. Let's see. Do we have another 7? Yes, we do. I like how it does the math for you. Okay, so multiple of 8. It's a little risky here because we don't really have a lot. Let's see, so 13 and 3. Let's go ahead and do that so that we get more coins next turn. 1 extra coin, okay. Multiple of 9. Let's do 6, let's do 9. Let's do we have a 3 on the outside? Here, let's do 8. And then let's do 5. Ooh, this is risky. 6. I need a 2. Okay. Nice. We got most of our coins back though, and we need 9 more. All right, so multiples of 8. Let's do 6. Let's do 7. We need a 3. Let's just do that to get this one done so we get a few extra coins back. Okay, so multiples of 7. Let's do 6. Let's do 7. Let's do another 6. Okay, so we need a 2. I don't see a 2 along the edge. Let's do this. Okay, so we need multiples of 8. Let's do 6, 12. Let's see, a 4. Let's do that. Okay, so 2 more. Looks like we need 4 more coins. We might be able to do that in this round. Multiples of 5. Let's do 6, 6. Sure. Let's do, can we get 1 more coin on the outside? We need a 1. Ooh. Let's do 4. Now we need a 2. I think we got it though. Beautiful. And did that in 9 turns. Okay. That any way to treat an old man? I mean, you wanted to battle. So now we have 2 wins and 0 losses, which is great news for us. I think pretty much everybody you talk to is going to want to play, so I'm not going to bother having a conversation with anybody. Now, what I want to do at this point is I want to head up to the top If you've got any losses at this point, if you've got more than one loss, you need to backtrack and start over because you need to have, ideally you want to have 0 losses, but 1 is the max. All right, let's go ahead and save. So basically what we're doing at this point is we are kind of gaming the system by saving because we need to win this next round. Well, we at least need to do some good stuff this next round, and this one's gonna be a little bit more difficult. So if you come down here, there is a woman on the side of the bench with a dog. So let's go ahead and talk to her. Are you looking for someone to play? How splendid. Oh my, you're a bit mistaken. The core sphere isn't mine, it's the dog's. All right, we're gonna fight the dog. Now notice that this is a little different. We need 40 coins to win and we only have 45 seconds per turn. Don't go too rough on her. So we're gonna need to be a little bit more cautious here. Okay, so in this particular match, I don't really care too much about winning or losing. I'm looking for item spheres that have the coins that have the word item as traits. So there's one down there. Let's see, multiplier of 3. There it is. That is what I wanted. Let's see if I can win. It doesn't really matter here if we win or lose, but though, if we do win, we're gonna be going into the next match. I think it does autosave for each match, so we should be okay. Let's see here. I need to get a minimum of 3 coins per round. So let's make sure that we play this very carefully. I'm gonna get some of the bigger numbers here. I don't really care. I need a 2. 3 coins would be great. 4 is amazing. I'm gonna go, fuck. Sorry, multiplier of 1 is not great. Let's see, 7. Let's do, sure. Let's do another 7. Let's see, I need a 4. Ooh, this is gonna be rough. Let's see, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. I've used all my coins and I lost. You know what, it's fine. I got what I wanted to do out of all of that, and which I was having the worst time getting, so I don't care, is to get the white signet, which is imbued with the power of the white mage. Yeah, I tried that 4 times and each time I did not get the white signet, but this time I did. So it allows you to use white magic abilities. Very nice for your healer. Now, we did lose, so we've got 2 losses, or 2 wins, 1 loss. If you had 1 loss already, you need to win that battle, so that kind of sucks, but we're okay. What I want to do then is save after all of that. Okay, so I was debating whether or not I was going to quit here or continue. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue, and it's the championship that's the problem. Let's go ahead. First of all, we have to win the next battle. It's gonna be against this guy. Let's go ahead and do this. This should be easy enough. There's really nothing here that we need to be concerned about. So we should be just good to basically get in here and ruin this guy's day. Let's see here. We got a 1 on the edge. Yes, we do. Are you kidding me? Game. I really wish 1s were ruled out in this game. They're some of the most frustrating because they don't make a lot of sense. You cannot have a multiplier of 1. Like, that just doesn't work for the game. And it actually causes a lot of problems because if you're expecting to, let's just say, win, and you get multiple of those in a row, it gets very frustrating. And it doesn't feel, it's not that it doesn't feel fair, it's that it's not fair. Okay, I need a 2. Because it's like, oh yeah, no, you're, like, there's no getting around it. And since you can't predict it and sometimes you don't get any, it becomes very difficult to plan for. It's very frustrating. And I wish they would get rid of that. Let's see, ooh. Obviously that's not gonna happen, by the way. But I do wish, there it is, another one that completely like ruins an entire round for me. Like that's a problem. Let's see, let's do a 6. I could use a 3. And like we're doing fine in this particular battle, but in the next battle, it's gonna become a problem. And in fact, it's something that's absolutely caused me pain and misery. So that's why I'm having to redo this, actually. I think there's an autosave in between this and the next battle. So if that's the case, I'm gonna take a quick, there's gonna be a break in this so that I can confirm that and deal with this so that I'm not having to sit here and replay this battle over and over again.
Oh, I was so close.
Well, there was one of the breaks that I need to do, but there will be another one here in a
Who
second.
beat you?
It's elementary, really, once you get the hang of it. Once I outplay Yuna, the tournament is mine.
We have to battle Shinra.
Get him, Yuna.
You're going down.
What is the blank
The
face?
probability you'll win is slim at best.
Yeah, it's not great given what also we need to do. So the problem here is that we have 15 turns for 50 coins. Not too worried about that, to be honest. Okay, there is a save here. I've got everything pulled up, so 1 second. Another day, another dollar. Let's do this, and let's actually allow me to get this done, game. So I'm going to be, there's an item down here. I'm looking for items. So we've got a 1 down here. All right, so let's see here. 5, 10. We've got 11 and 12. I really like this to be, that was not what I wanted. Now I'm going to be trying to use 4 coins each time. So let's see, 8. So if 8 and 4. 8 and 4 is 12. And 5. I'm gonna mess this up. Let's see, so I need 5. There's 3 and 2. Okay, so I'm trying to get 4 coins. What's gonna happen is the echoes are going to give me additional coins. Let's see, 6, 5, 10. So I need 8. 6 and 2. So there's my echo bonus, so now I'm up to 13. That's what you're gonna have to do in here. Let's see, I don't think any of these have items on them though, so let's see. Let's see, 10. Okay. And then if I do 6 and 2, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4. So I would need 6. I don't have that. Okay, so there's my echo bonus. So I'm doing great. Either of these have items on them? No. Okay, so 4, 5, let's see, 14. Let's see, and then 2 more as I've got 6. So 24 is 10. Do I have 10 in here? I do. Still looking for the... No items here. So 3. Let's see. So if I do 11, and then can I do 2 and 3? No, I need 2 and 2. Okay. Okay, so there we go. Doing pretty good on the echo bonus. I need 7 more, but I need the item. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of, let's see, we've got plenty of turns, so I'm not gonna like hurry this. Then I'm gonna ruin my account. That's okay. I really want these to have items. Nothing. Alright, so let's see. 5, 6. We'll be kind of careful here. 1 or 4 works great. Please let these guys have items on them. Okay, this one does. So 8 and 6 is... Oh, dang it. Well, it's fine. It still has an item on it. Let's see. 5 and 9? Treasure hunting. Okay, so now we just need another 3 coins. I could probably do this here. 6, 12. I need 3. Let's see. Can I take this up to 25? I need 13. 8. 8. Okay, actually that's fine. I need 1 more coin. So 5 and 9? Or 5 and 4 is 9? So I win on that one. But yeah, so what do you want to do for this particular one? The other ones aren't too bad, but you want to use the coin count and the echoes on the left. Basically to do that, you pick a number. Out of this particular case, I chose 4 because it's pretty easy to have. You choose 2 that don't get up to whatever the sum is that you're looking for, and then you figure out what the next 2 should be. Not too big of a deal in this particular case, and that allows us to get to the quota. Now, we did get the treasure hunting garment grid as well, which is the biggest thing that I was having trouble actually getting in previous...
I won.
We did, we won in previous runs.
My goggles fogged up.
Did they though? Anyway, we win, which is great. That took me forever to get that garment grid. That was the issue I was having.
And the winner of the first Sphere Break tournament is...
Me. Haha.
High Summoner Yuna. Presenting the reward is our sponsor, Lord Rin.
Look, me Dimiduk.
Congratulations, is what he said. And we get the dress sphere, which is the Lady Luck dress sphere. We'll take a look at that in a second. Let's get out of there. Beautiful. But we did manage to get it. So we got 2 different ones. 2 different things here. The first thing we got was the treasure hunter one, which is for, allows you to use a mug and also gives you double items. It's not like I'm on fire to get that, but it's nice. I've been practicing too, but it hasn't helped at all. Without the Gullwings, the tournament would not have met with much success. I am grateful. You still try. If you find any rare coins, you must definitely, absolutely must come back to playing Luca. Well, there is more to the game. Of course, it's kind of like Blitzball in regards to like, if you can play you have to play the first one, but it seems like there was some sort of accident on the Mihan High Road. We'll get there. We'll get there. I can feel my dream fading away. Anyway, so the other thing that we got from that was the Lady Luck, which try your luck and take on foes with dice and reels. Attack with luck. Watch foes quiver in suspense when you play random reels or use Tantalize to mess with their heads. Well, if they have heads. So yeah, interesting. I actually don't know. Can we actually see what abilities it comes with? It comes with attack. It comes with bribe. It comes with 2 dice, which is damage one enemy by rolling 2 dice. Attack reels. Remember attack reels? Magic reels. You also can learn luck, tantalize, which confuses all enemies, and double XP. It's actually pretty nice for the double XP if you're trying to grind. I'm not, so don't really worry about that. But that is the first of many things that we have to do. I need a break after that. Yeah, but I guess I didn't really talk about echoes and stuff in like the tutorial. Quite frankly, it's a pain in the ass to really like go through each of the little things and nuances. But really comes down to, there's 2 types of echoes. There's a multiplier echo, which I don't really understand. I'm not gonna lie about that. But basically you have to, however, so from what I understand, like whatever core number you use and you got a core break, you have to achieve the same thing. But the whole coin number is far easier. So like if you choose 4 and you're getting breaks using 4, then that's like you just keep doing that over and over again. The problem being, I was actually doing pretty well, minus the whole treasure hunter thing, but for whatever reason, when you get your second coin echo, I have found the game likes to throw a 1 for the multiplier in there, so you have to get a multiplier of 1, which means any coin you pick. Yeah, it's messed up. I feel like that's like shouldn't even be in the game, honestly. I don't think 1. Whatever. I'll catch you all next time as we move on.